Alright, it's time we start Recon the Sawmill. And also the ending respawn.
It's good to see my keen upgrade work so well in the field. Now scout the area. I could really use the reconnaissance.
I forgot that Bentley, I forgot you don't even use it enough to come to start the mission. But there you have it. Getting hit by the duck's pebble when he flips it. He shoots at you with his shovel. It does that much damage. So now you just gotta get to locate the waypoints and then use your binoculars to take pictures. Because I completely forgot you don't use the binoculars when you clear the first job. Anyway, first thing, so the 4 things you get is John Bisson's house, the bear, a boat, and sawmill blades from the sawmill control facility.
Fascinating. My sensors detect a Wi-Fi link to that boat. It must be piloted by computer.
The nearest thing will be John Bisson's house.
John Bisson's house, the lair of the beast, the den of evil, the epicenter of ecological destruction.
Now, picture of the bear.
This place is bear country, all right. Interesting. He's putting out a slight radio signature.
I was trying to have the bear look straight at Sly, but apparently I forgot what those things are. Those pump stations, whatever that thing is called, was in the way. And I didn't want to risk having the bear see me actually while taking the picture. Finally, the sawmill, which you take a picture of from here.
Those saw blades look particularly old. I guess this logging camp has been around for a while. Okay, that should do it. Now for the real point of interest. Head for that lighthouse and try to find a way to sneak in.
Wow, I'm running into right next to the bear. I'm just heading straight for the lighthouse. Next thing I know, I'll just see the bear in front of me. Whoa, actually. Okay, now we simply head to the front door of the lighthouse. Well, it's actually supposed to go in here, but this is what happens if you go to the front door.
That door seems to be locked from the inside. Try to find another way in.
So you guys just crawl through here. And now you're in the lighthouse, but it's barred in from where you enter. So now you just gotta take more pictures. Got the spinner, front door, and the battery charger.
That's the battery charger, but where's the battery arpeggios coming to pick up?
And next you have the spinner, which
Just looking at that spinner makes me dizzy.
And finally, the front door.
I was right. The entrance is barred from the inside. Might as well get a shot of old Jean Bisson.
And then, yeah, just go take a picture of him again. Actually, we never took a picture of John Bisson. Well, actually, technically, episode 2. So basically, it's like, let's just go take another picture of John Bisson with the talons.
Oh, Sly, listen in. He's mumbling to himself.
Come on, John. You got it in you. Those lumberjack games need some more competition, eh? What would attract the participants? Bullseye. I'll post the clockwork talons as a trophy. That should bring in the competition. Although, who might win, eh? I'm gonna win just like every other year. Oh, it's tough being this tough. It sure is, kid.
Head back to the safe house. We need to talk about these lumberjack games.
So now the first briefing.
Well, guys, Jean Bisson has unknowingly thrown down the gauntlet. With the clockwork talons as a trophy, we'd be fools not to participate in his lumberjack games. Fortunately, due to frequent avalanches, a log chopping guide was frozen in a wall of ice not far from our position. Sly, you're in charge of acquiring the book. I'm sure it will prove invaluable. Now, we're all aware that Arpeggio's blimp is coming to pick up another battery. To sneak aboard without incident, I'd recommend we pull a Trojan horse and stow away inside the battery. However, the location of the device is still a mystery. We need some inside information. So, working together, you two will infiltrate the Moose Guard's secret RC combat club. Those guys all work in the lighthouse. If you win the battle, I'm sure they'll talk. Despite his antique mind, Jean Bisson's no fool. To keep tabs on him, we'll need to bug his house, steal the radio tags off local bears, and then jerry-rig them into a sensor array. It's a challenging set of tasks, and that blimp's on its way. Let's get to work.
So there, 2 jobs for Sly and 1 job for Murray. Well, who triggers them, but technically Sly and Murray work together for Murray's job. Without further ado, go ahead and do Sly's. So his 2, you have his laser redirection for the log chopping book, and you have the Bearcave Bugging. I'm going to go ahead and do the laser redirection because that one actually leads you to the vault. So it requires you to just go to this top entrance of this building right here. And Sly will automatically open the door and jump to the ladder to climb down.
Sly, I've detected what appears to be an ancient guide to log chopping that might be useful for the lumberjack games. Unfortunately, it's frozen deep in an ice wall.
How are we supposed to get to it? Wait for more global warming?
That industrial laser is used to cut through petrified logs. If it could be bounced out that window, with your help, I should be able to harness its energy to melt the ice wall and free the book.
How do I redirect that thing?
There should be a switch on the other side of this wall. Throw it and then head outside.
The only downside is there is garden from this side, so you have to go all the way around. But here. So you're required to jump around, and don't get burned by lasers and the burning logs. Also watch out for saws too, I believe. And security lights and guards. Here, it's just for more breakables, I believe. Actually, no, never mind. That's actually is the right way. That's how you get around.
If I did my math right, and I always do my math right, then the combination has got to be 583.
Yeah, Zooks, that's a nice one.
You know, for some reason, Bentley doesn't tell you what it is. The lightning spin, he just says this is a nice one. I mean, pretty much, it's like lightning strike, but it's a spin attack. Basically, it's this, but it's made of lightning, and any enemy that touches it will die instantly. With that in mind, it does cost a lot more of your thief/skill meter.
Attention all you fellas working the sawmill. Make sure you keep a steady watch. The prowler's been spotted. We can't afford to have anything happen to our log cutting equipment, particularly that laser-type saw blade. We're gonna need it once we get to them old oaks up near Lookout Mountain. But hey, you know, you should still enjoy yourselves, eh? I mean, how many people get to cut down forests for a living? You all are lucky. Don't ever forget that.
Yeah, so that's John Basson's announcement. And here's, saw. You just rail walk when it's not buzzing and it's not moving. I believe you lose a fourth of HP if you get hit by it. You let it saw you. Now all you got left to do is just flip the switch.
You've done it! The laser's been redirected out the window!
And the interesting is you can press circle to interact with the switch, but Sly will just do this. And that's it. So now just go ahead and head out. So you just climb the ladder. And then Bentley will tell you the rest of the job and what to do with the laser.
Now to get that laser pointed at the ice wall, you'll need to alter its direction with the crystals I put in your pouch.
I see. I just walk to where the laser stops, place a crystal, and it'll bounce the beam to a new position. That log chopping book is as good as ours.
And there you go. Simple as that. Due to how you're using the laser to guide you to place the crystals, there are no markers in your thief mask or binocular. You just gotta follow the laser. So that is, just get near it and press the circle button. And then you just gotta follow the laser to the next spot. Careful not to touch the laser. You will get burned. And I would say so will the guards too, actually, if you can if you actually can hit them into it. I think that is a possibility. Yeah. I don't know why I just put on my thief mask. I'm not that right. Now, for this laser, you don't actually have to put a crystal. You just gotta jump right here. And then just follow to the next spot where it bounces off. Now, let's see if I can actually do it. Okay, there we go. Yep. But if you were to touch the laser, don't worry, it doesn't kill you instantly. It's just the guards that die instantly. Now, I believe this is the second last redirection. Well, once you get to that next point, as you only have one crystal left, and that last crystal will direct the laser to the ice wall. So yeah, there it is. The last crystal places right here.
Stand clear, Slide. Something else is coming out of the deep freeze. I've never seen such a majestic creature. So full of life, so ready to live. So much for that. He's back in the deep freeze.
Cheer up, pal. We got the log chopping guide.
Indeed. So that's laser redirection. So now, now that we completed, right next to us is the Bearcave Bugging. Which for some reason can't be shown that below. Let's go ahead and fly to it.
The wild bears in the area have been tagged with radio tracking devices. If you can snag enough of them, we should be able to set up a receiver array around Jean Bisson's house.
I'm always up for bugging someone's home.
The first step is crawling into that bear cave and stealing the goods.
I'm on it.
So we'll just simply head in. And now, your first part of this job is to get all radio tagged about making noise.
The radio transmitters have all been tagged in their mouths. You'll have to sneak up and pickpocket it while they're yawning.
Sounds safe.
Stay clear of the thin, crackly ice. Walking on it is sure to wake the bears.
I'll keep that in mind.
So basically, you're only able to pickpocket them once their mouths are open. When they do, just press the circle button. And you get his radio transmitter. And then just traverse through the cave without stepping on the thin ice at all times. Actually, wait, this is supposed to be used to avoid it. Also, another thing too is be careful not to make any other noise with your cane or any other items you have. It's basically if you make noise at any time, you fail. The bears wake up, they'll chase you, and then the game will tell you job failed, and then you gotta start over from 0. Here, watch out for the mini spots. here. Okay. I don't think you need to climb that. Okay, jump to the ice wall.
Only you could have pulled that off. Head outside and I'll fill you in on the next step.
Now, you could go the long way back around, or you could take the short way, but if you're going to try the short way, make sure you press circle the moment you launch off the hook. So that way Slide will grab onto it. If you don't, not immediately, the moment you swing off, that's when you have to press circle. Because if you press circle any later, Slide will not grab the hook, and basically, you're going to wake up the bears, and you get to start all over in phase 1.
To form a receiver array, you'll have to place the radio transmitters in precise locations around Jean Bisson's base of operations.
Seems easy enough.
Once you're in position, hit the circle button to place the transmitter.
So now, the easier part, sort of, is basically just get to the locations and press circle. I believe John Bisson makes an announcement once you put the second one down.
I'm gonna tell you all the tally for last month. The blue lumberjack team managed to clear just 128 acres of forest. Not bad considering they had to kill all them badgers to do it, eh? But now, the gold lumberjack team, bless their hearts, those boys chopped down 211 acres. Y'all hear that? 211 acres of progress. Almost brings a tear to my eye when I think about how much we're going to see all today. Keep up the good work, fellas. Not long till we can start putting up those track homes. Yeah.
Before this. In nature. All destroyed by a mad bison. Now there's only one left. Where I believe once you put the last one, you complete the job. And it's right up there. Let's just jump on this pumping station.
Nice work. The array's up and running.
And there we go. Now on to the safe house to switch to Murray. And go to the RC club. Yeah, RC Combat Club. So here it is.
Rumor has it that several off-duty guards meet in that cabin for an RC combat club.
This is going to be great. I haven't been in any RC combat since that job we pulled in Istanbul. It was awesome.
And then basically you just head inside. And then Bentley will give you the rest of the plan.
Those guards will never let you into the combat club without a disguise. That old moosehead should do the trick. Only there's no way for you to get up there. Hide out this barrel while I send in Sly to steal the head.
So there. Where now, if you were to pick a fight with a guard as you get caught by him or hit him once, you fail this job. Now I wonder. I think if you scare him, you also fail too. Okay, no. You can just run. As long as you don't get caught in their light. Anyway, so you just gotta jump in the barrel. And Sly will go for Moose's head.
Why, if you can get the stuffed moosehead without being detected, Furry should be able to join the RC Combat Club without raising any suspicion.
So now here, you have to go around this whole place without, I think, well, I know here, you cannot kill a guard down here. Actually, matter of fact, I don't think you can kill any of the guards here, actually. Yeah, this, like I said, if I recall, this objective, you have to just avoid every guard and get to the moose head. Now, fun fact, if you needed to grind coins, this is actually the place for it. Where all you have to do is just fight, pretty much like pickpocket all the guards down there and then just fail the job on purpose. And then basically you'll be able to just keep taking money from them and maybe be able to pick up rubies and sapphires. And like the medium necklace, gold large necklace, large chocolate bar, and medium nuggets. I mean, technically, I think you can always come back in this club too, like on your own. But it is faster and more convenient in order to do this job while stealing from them and just keep failing on purpose. And oh right, actually, I just remember. Right, the guard. That guard actually dozes off. I forgot he does. You're supposed to wait for the doze off. Well, since that happened, I might as well just go steal more collectibles that you actually have, and then demonstrate it. As you can see, at that time I got 2 sapphires and a ruby. And then pretty much in order to repeat the process, just go ahead and fight them down there. I mean, you could always go through the whole thing and then get caught, but it's just faster just to pickpocket the guards down there at the ground floor. Or maybe he doesn't know them. Let's see. Okay, well, no, you're supposed to just head to your right. Or I think you can actually jump to the side and risk it. But now right here, just gets to the far end, and then just in case far end. And then once you pick up the moose head, you'll switch right back to Murray.
Murray, heads up.
And then Sly's going to abandon the job.
Hey, fellas, any of you guys think you can beat the moose? Maybe put a bet on it.
Oh, I'm in, eh? I ain't got a lot of money for this wager, but there's no way I'd lose to a new guy like you, huh?
That RC combat drone takes some skill to control. Steer with the left analog stick and hold down the X button for gas. After you collect the fallen ammo, press the square button to fire its turret. Here's a pro tip. You can only aim the turret while you're stopped.
So there we go. Hold X to drive. The left analog stick controls. It's based on, it's not from perspective either. And then the ammo, you just gotta pick it up and then aim while standing still and press the square button. Luckily, Murray auto adjusts the trajectory. Just be careful not to get near the moose tank, or else he will like set you on fire, and also he can also shoot bombs too when he picks up the ammo.
You won, eh? But I ain't got no money.
That might be okay. It all depends.
Depends on what?
On whether or not you know the location of the Northern Light Battery.
Oh, well, I guess I owe you.
And Team Messengers tells you, and now on to the second briefing.
After reading through the log chopping guide, it's become painfully clear that to win in the lumberjack games, we'll have to cheat. Now I've constructed a plan that hinges around us acquiring an eagle's egg, which is more difficult than you'd think. First, Murray needs to lure a bear into taking out the local oil mains. Once destroyed, the pressurized oil should ignite and create updrafts, which Sly will then use to paraglide over to the eagle's nest, grab an egg, and then head back to the safe house. Thanks to Murray's undercover work in the RC Combat Club, we've learned that the Northern Light Battery is hidden in a silo nearby. The battery needs some serious modification if we're going to hide inside it to sneak onto Arpeggio's blip. First, we'll short the battery with grapple lines on local boats. Then, we'll all break into the lighthouse and sever the power flow to the battery. That way it won't recharge. Given my electrical engineering background, this plan has a 97% chance of success. Pretty good, huh?
97%. Well, take it or leave it. So now everyone has a job. But the thing is, there's a total of 4 jobs. Where to do the 4th one, you do Murray's first.
I should give them all a switch for not catching them prowlers.
Also, yeah, when you do the Bearcave Bugging, you get to get the radio thing for the job on. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Murray's, which is Old Grizzle Face, which is the name of the bear. Well, you could call the bear that's in the middle. The thing is, for this job, the bear is actually like special. And yeah, the gargoyle keeps you keeps enemies away from you.
If we're gonna get an eagle egg, you'll first have to destroy all the local oil mains.
It looks pretty sturdy. The Murray is strong, but his fists can't punch through metal.
No problem. See that old bear down there? His name is Grizzleface. The guards ignore him because he's blind and practically nerve dead, except for his sense of smell. If that old guy smells fish, there's no stopping him. Use Grizzleface to take out the oil mains.
But I don't smell like fish. Do I? How can I lure him around?
Bentley's taken up a post along the river. You'll keep tossing bombs into the water, and the fish should get blown sky high. Plenty should land near your position.
So you want me to throw a fish at the oil main so that old Grizzleface will knock them apart?
That's the idea. You might even try throwing fish at the guards. Might improve their odor.
So here, Bentley will pretty much, if the bomb drop, all you gotta do is pick up the fish, and Grizzleface will come to you. I don't think he'll hurt you. Let's see. No, he won't hurt you. He'll only hurt you once you throw the fish at the oil mates or at a guard. So here.
Nice work. Trot old Grizzleface over to the next oil main by luring him with fish.
Also, yeah, the guards are afraid of old Grizzleface. They see him, they'll run. But I believe you make noise friendly when you pick up a fish or you run. Wait, where's that oil main? Right here. Now, make sure you get out of the way when you throw the fish at an enemy or at the oil main. Because if you don't, Grizzleface will hurt you. Now, the next one, I'll go this way. And also, I think Bentley actually always bombs. Like Bentley, whenever Bentley bombs a fish in the water, it will always fly towards you. No, actually, it won't go this way.
That bear can run pretty fast. He's on the way.
And then, yeah, if he's far away from you, Sly will alert you when Grizzleface is coming. Okay, you have to wait for him to be near, so that way you can throw the fish. And then Grizzleface will attack
Grizzleface is moving towards your position.
So thankfully, he doesn't attack you for the fish. He only attacks the oil main and or the guards.
Sensors in the safe house indicate that Grizzleface is on the move.
Well, which way he goes. Oh, there he goes. So actually, right here, I'll go ahead and throw it at a guard. Maybe, if Murray targets. Okay, now he targets on me. So there's only one left. So actually here, let's try it at the guard. And, okay. And I'm gonna have more. Okay, that's having fun. Now leaves the last one, which is pretty much at the bottom of the area. Once you throw the fish at the guard, Grizzleface will stop at nothing to kill that guard. And and then same case with the OMA.
Solid work, Murray. Now that the oil lines are exposed, Sly's all set up for a paragliding job off the lighthouse.
And then Grizzleface will just teleport back to the middle. And then he'll actually not be blind. He actually can kill it. He'll go back to killing you if he were to see you. And the other guard. Or I guess you could say, yeah, just the default standard enemy bear is back where he is. Not Grizzleface. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Lighthouse Break In. Since when you complete this, we complete the Lighthouse Break In job, you'll pretty much end at the lighthouse, and then conveniently that'll be right next to that'll be in the area for Thermal Ride, which is at the top of the place. And then Bentley's, I'll say Bentley for last, which is boat hack, since Thermal Ride, it will end the job back at the safe house. Just convenient enough to switch to Bentley. So now let's go ahead and get the show under the road.
That lighthouse is the conduit for collecting the northern lights. We need to shut it down, or the silo battery will continue to fill with energy, making it impossible for us to stow away inside.
So, you want me to go in there and bust the thing up? Sounds like work for Murray.
Actually, this job will require all three of our skills. The front door is locked, and you're the only one capable of climbing up to the hatch on top. Once inside, sneak down to the ground floor and let us in. We'll help you finish the job.
Alright, see you on the ground floor.
So now, climbing up this wall of ice again. Now beware, there is a guard up there for this one job. I mean, his back is turned, so you actually can just kill him easily.
Nice climbing, Sly. You made it up to the hatch.
It's interesting that, yeah, when you do this job, that's the only time where a guard will be up there, I believe. So I guess you need just to, open the door for Bentley and Murray. Can't flip the switch, just full electricity will shock you. And lastly, do not jump down the middle. Those red energy waves will shock you to your death. As in, it will kill you instantly. So just run down these stairs.
Hey there, Ollie. We're to my house. Another Jack coming. So make sure to practice up on your log chopping. Wall climbing and log rolling. This is a great event to honor those pioneer lumberjacks who paved the way. Without them, we wouldn't have the wholesale clear-cutting techniques we enjoy today. That's it. Keep your axes sharp.
Yeah, I believe John was on the last announcement. So now, again, making your way down, you're going to start countering security lights. Then here, now you can choose to just fall straight down. But not get caught and fall to the middle and then get shot to death. As your invincibility frames won't save you from getting shocked to instant death. and with less fail. We're making our way down. And here, just gotta break the chair. But if you were to stay out too long, Bentley will talk to you telling you to open the door.
Hey, genius! Smash that chair and let us in!
There you go.
Thanks, pal. Just let me at that Northern Light Tractor. It'll be slag and mittens.
Not quite that simple, Murray. I'll reverse the energy flow from the control computer while you lift the main circuit breaker. That should give Sly a short window of opportunity to climb up the power lines and overload the system from the top.
Up, down, up, down. They should put an elevator in this place.
Now you got to switch to the top, but you have to hurry. Your time. So you gotta make your way up here. And you can choose there.
We can't keep this thing reversed forever.
Yeah, this is heavier than it looks.
Yeah, your time to do this. As if you're running out of time, Bentley will tell you to flip the double reverse switch, and then you'll say hurry. And then if you take even longer, once the warning message comes up, you will fail the job. Now, I think the power lines kill you instantly if you were to get shocked by them. As you can tell, the electricity was coming up when you see the red at the bottom. Stay here.
The collection mechanism is overloading!
And there's the job complete. Where Bentley and Menace are already at the safe house. And what you have to do is either exit through the ladder or exit through the front door. Well, that's if you have one or two more jobs remaining. So now that we've done that, we can now do thermal ride, which again is right next to us.
In order to overcome Jean Bisson and the Lumberjack games, we'll need to enlist the help of the giant Canadian eagles. Their nest is out on that iceberg. Steal one of the eggs, and then bring it safely back to the safe house. We'll use it to direct the eagle's protective instincts against Bisson.
Sure, sounds easy enough. Except for the part where I have to swim a half a mile through freezing water.
Why swim when you can paraglide? With the oil mains all destroyed, the pent-up combustible materials have just caught fire.
I see. The updraft created by the flames should give me some extra altitude.
Just make sure to stay out of the fire. Get too close and old Grizzle face will be eating barbecued raccoon for dinner.
That's a charming image, Bentley.
So, yeah, pretty much the updraft from the fire, as long as it's not the red part, you're fine. If it's anywhere in the red part, you will catch fire and you'll die instantly. And then Bentley will tell you to stay out of the flames, and then you just respawn here. Also, for this job, you cannot fall down to the ground at all. If you fall down to the ground, you fail the job. And then there is one more way to fail the job too, but that's once you get to the last updraft over there and make your way to the island. Yeah, it's a simple guide. You just gotta go into the updraft and then head to the next one. Interesting enough is as you go to the other updrafts, the fire section is actually the fire area is larger. Which is not really it's not an issue as long as you head straight towards the updraft from one to the other. You can only really fall into the fire section. You can see how big it is here. It's just by letting go of the paraglider, just actually not flying straight towards the next updraft. So now here's the next part where you can fail. It's the eagles, actually. Get hit, you fail.
Watch out for those eagles, they don't look friendly.
And so be careful of their wings. Their wing. It's easy to get hit by their wings, which actually will damage you. And now you just gotta climb your way up to get the egg.
Excellent job. If you can get that eagle egg back to the safe house, we'll be all set for the lumberjack games.
So now all you gotta do is just jump and paraglide over here to these, I guess, buoys, or I guess emergency lights. Now, be careful not to get hit at all. If you get hit, you will lose the egg. Even though it's not on your back, the game will actually, you're getting hit or taking any damage, the game will say you lost the egg and you failed the job.
Great work, Sly.
Like, it doesn't tell you. And, okay. Okay, well, there, we abandoned the job, right? That's a nice touch. Okay, well, anyway, now let's switch to Bentley. And now do boat hack. And then be able to open up operation. So here it is.
If we can trust Murray's informant, that's the silo with the battery hidden inside.
To prepare it for travel, we'll have to drain off its northern light energy. By attaching a boat's grappling hook to the top of the silo, we should be able to deplete power from the battery.
Murray's in position to help throw you out onto the boat.
Once on board, I'll hack into its steering controls and move the vessel close enough to fire its grappling hook.
Okay, I'll climb on top of the silo and attach the hooks. How many grappling lines will it take to drain the battery?
3 should suffice. Once the first line's attached, Murray and I will commandeer another boat. You should stay in position.
Finally, I get the easy gig.
Yeah, rather than trying to fly around this whole area, lumberjack camp, not trying to call on fire.
I'm all set to throw you to that boat. These days, my aim is impeccable.
Pretty much, yeah. Press circle button to jump to Murray's arms and press X for Murray to throw Bentley.
Now to hack the steering controls.
Make sure he gets to the boat, not into the icy water. And then Bentley's part is hacking the terminal. Where these security codes, they drop bombs. Like, they follow you and they drop bombs. And they take multiple hits. Now, luckily, they don't run into you directly. They just, like, stay near you, so that way you can just drop bombs in your face so you can drive into them. It may be a rare chance they may, like, bump into you. But that's only if the pathway's narrow. Or actually they try to move into you.
Nice work hacking the autopilot. The boat's heading into position. I'm already on top of the silo. Shoot the grappling hook up to me, and I'll make sure it gets attached to the battery.
Down here, just aim it at Sly if you can, and Sly will grab it. If you miss, you just keep trying. Think a bit higher. There we go.
The hook's in place. You guys should head out for another boat before anyone picks it up.
And don't worry, Don't worry about Sly when he says, just hurry and pick up a boat before the guards know what you're doing. You're not timed to do this. Now, the next one's up here, which you don't have to worry about Murray if you don't get up. Actually, it's not up here. Is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. Where Murray will super jump to you, no matter where you are. And then once you get to the position, Murray will just like be ready to have his arms open. You just gotta have him throw Bentley to the next boat. Now, at least this one, there's more turrets. Again, it's the same thing where you have these green security drones to drop bombs and maybe run into you. And again, they're very sturdy. Also, the firewall here there's more. The firewalls are getting bigger each time. And that's Terminal 2.
The second hook's in place. One more grapple line to go, and this thing will be on empty.
And that, even though that hook was being retracted back to where Bentley shot it, Sly caught it. Kind of retracting, go figure. I did not know that was a thing. But anyway, on to the last boat, where you can see your mammoth friend in the water. So, apparently Murray did not choose to follow me. Okay, apparently he cannot super jump over the RC combat club. Or I guess I didn't walk close to him, so he didn't his AI didn't just automatically trigger to follow me. Okay, here we go.
I was wondering what happened to that guy. Guess he just prefers to be frozen.
So free, so much Jack 6, so much for that. Okay, final part. What about just run through this? I mean, it only took 2 hits. Now, yeah, this huge firewall. There we go. What? Okay, that was a nice glitch. And here, yeah, the final boat spawn. It's too high. There we go.
That did it. With the battery chamber empty, we'll be all set to move in.
Not only that, we're all set for the operation / the lumberjack games.
The lumberjack games are upon us. Now, despite Murray's study of the log chopping guide, none of us are skilled enough to beat Jean Basson at his own game. So, though it pains me to say it, we'll have to cheat. Murray, you'll participate in the power log chopping competition. Get us a good score, and then let Basson up for his turn. While he's chopping, I'll sneak the eagle egg into his trousers, and the protective parents shouldn't disturb his axe swings. Sly, given your ascension skills, I've signed you up for the ice wall climb. We'll keep Basson from beating your score by pulling him off the wall with some nearby grappling lines. And finally, I'll represent our team in the log rolling competition. With my knowledge of rotational mechanics, we're sure to get a stupendous score. Sly will be in charge of greasing Basson's logs, so he has no chance of beating it. If you guys are ready, I say we head out and show these meathead lumberjacks what we're made of.
And there, that's the operation. So now, Bentley actually does start the operation, and is right next to the safe house. So, next part will be the operation in the end of episode 7, Menace from the North. See ya.